Do you admin a Discord or maybe own a Discord and you want to be able to track activity within that Discord or maybe even require users to be active to post in the Discord or drop their links in the Discord? Then this video is for you. Welcome back to Wicked Tech Lab on YouTube. Today, we're going to be talking about Discords and how you can track the activity with inside the Discord. In order to track the activity, you're going to need to go to statbot.net. The link will be in the description. You're going to go ahead and invite the bot to your server. Once you invite the bot to your server, we're going to go ahead and go to Manage Settings right here. Once you're into the Manage Settings, on the left-hand side, you're going to see where it says Stat Roles. We're going to go ahead and click on that. Once we're here, this is where we're going to be doing all the work. We're going to go ahead and go back to Discord, and I'm going to show you how to make a role, and then we'll come back here and add it to the StatBot. Once you're back at your Discord, you're going to click up here at the top on the little drop-down box. From the drop-down box, we're going to go ahead and click on Server Settings. Once you're inside of Server Settings, we're going to click on Roles. Once you're inside Roles, we're going to create a role. You can see I have the promoter role for mine. If you want to just use it for activity, you can call it the activity role, you can call it the supporter role, however you want to label it so people know what it's for. In our server, because we use this role to allow you to post links, I want it to be visible above all the other roles. So if you have one of these other roles, you'll know when you'll be able to post links. If you have the VIP role in our chat, you don't need it to be able to post your links. That's why that role is above the promoter role. As far as the permissions go, I allow them to view channels, I allow them to send messages, I allow them to embed links and attach files, and I allow them to read the history. And then I only add this role to the channels that I want them to be able to do this on. So in my server, I just have it set up in the self-promo section under going live and sharing their social links. If they want to be able to post in these two sections, they have to have the promoter role or be a VIP. Otherwise, you can only view these channels. Now that we're back on the StatBot webpage, we're going to go ahead and select Add a Role. Once you add a role, we're going to name it. We're going to select the role, and then under Conditions, we're going to put Messages. Then we're going to go ahead and select the Edit button right here. Now that we're in here, we're going to put a threshold. In our server, we use a minimum of 5 messages every 10 days. You can change this using any of the other settings in here, however you would like. We're going to save the condition, and then we're going to go to Filters right here. Once you go to Filters, we use ours across our entire server to track activity. If you want to track one specific channel, say a channel that you use where people have to say, hey, I supported you, you can do that by using Sync Channel Filters. Once you hit Show, we're going to change this to Whitelist. And then after it's set to whitelist, you can use this drop-down box to select the channel that you want it to track. Once it's set, you can just go ahead and go back to General and then run Preview. When you run the preview, it's going to tell you everybody that's going to get the role. If they don't get the role, then they don't meet the requirements. If they do get the role, then they meet the requirements. Then at the bottom of yours, it's going to say Add a Role. You can always come back to the website and use the Modify button. When you click the Modify button, you're going to click the Edit button. After you click the Edit button, it's going to bring you back in here. This is where you can go ahead and go back to your Edit button here, and you can change your thresholds. If it's too high, you can bring the number down. If it's too low, you can take the number up. You want to find the happy medium where people are being active enough in your server to gain the roles, but don't have to be overly active that they're burning themselves out. In our server, we use it just to make sure that people come in and say hi, greet, and just get to know some people in there to be able to drop their links. Some people use it to where you have to show that you supported somebody X amount of times in the channel before you get the role. You can run it however you would like. There's tons of different options here. They do have a voice option as well in the free version, and they offer a lot of other options in the paid for version. Some of the other cool stuff that comes with a StatBot, on the main page, you can go to the overview. It shows you your members. It shows you how active your members are. It shows you your members' ranks within your server. It shows your voice chat. And then it also shows individual breakdowns. So you can go to messages and you can see the breakdown of all the messages in your chat. You can see the breakdown of all the voice time in your chat, and you can see a few other things that are down here if you really want to get into it. Some of these are paid for, so you need the premium, but it's there as an option. One of the other really cool options that you can do inside the Discord, you can do /stats, and then at the top here, you can select stats user, and then you can type a member name. Once you type the member name, it'll bring up a little chart of what their stats are for the server. You can see I'm number 2 of messages. I don't have any voice data currently. The last 1 day I have 3 messages, 7 days 14 messages, and 14 days 43 messages. And it keeps track of the last 14 days for everybody. So it's a cool thing to see how active you are as an individual within the server. You do have to have in the permissions allowing users to use the apps. If that's not selected, they won't be able to do this. Thank you for coming back for another one of Wicked's Tech Lab videos. If you found this video informational, please share it with your friends, like the video, leave me a comment of how you feel about the video or a video I can make to help you out. Also, remember to subscribe to the channel. We are on that partner push, and hit that notification bell so you can make your way back for any of the other videos.